Hey everybody, we are here to say first off, thank you. There was a lot of participation in the giveaway, and without each and every one of you, really a giveaway is not
Yep.
much fun. So thank you for
And
participating.
a big shout out and thanks to Weaver. The box that you sent was amazing.
Yeah, the tools, everything in the toolbox it's awesome. It's
Yeah.
really going to get somebody off to the right start and get them all the tools they need. So for this video, we decided, going through the comments, there was a lot of requests for an About Us. And we figured what better time to do it than kind of at the beginning of our first YouTube series. So that's where we are. We're going to do an About Us. And then at the end of the video, we are going to share
Dun dun dun.
the giveaway winner with you.
Yeah, so make sure you stay tuned to the end so that you can
see the video.
Yeah.
And then also figure out who wins. In the meantime, hope you enjoy learning a little bit about us and our story from hobby to business. And
here we go.
all right, so about us. Leather for us started as a hobby, more so for me. Our second child was just born, our son Harrison, and I was on FMLA from the fire department and wanted to find something to do with my hands at home, and that started into Leathercraft. Started out just making pocket goods, wallets, phone cases, belts, small things for friends and family, and from there it evolved into what it is now. There was a lot of things that occurred between there and now, but just a quick rundown of what we experienced through then.
Yeah.
And now started with the pocket goods. A lot of friends and coworkers at the fire department asked for fire department related items. So we started to do that. As the demand for our goods grew, Courtney eventually started to work with or for Axe and All Leatherworks. We officially formed as a business on Cinco de Mayo.
Of 2015.
Yep.
So we just celebrated our 5-year birthday.
5 years. So when Courtney came on board, I guess I had been doing Leathercraft from early 2014 through the year. And at the end of the year is when we decided, hey, this might be something that we're going to try and pursue as a small business. Both of us had zero experience small businesses. I come from a family of entrepreneurs, so I had some resources to lean on to help us in the right direction, as well as we've been surrounded by incredible people throughout this. The support, just everything that the community has given to us to help us it's just really been overwhelmingly positive. Our first trade show was at the end of 2015. My battalion chief at the time invited us to a local community college for our first trade show. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't really know what to do. We had a vision of what we wanted to execute for trade shows and trade show setups, but we just didn't know if it was a reality. So we did that first trade show.
Yep. And in September of 2015.
Yep.
And then from there, it just kind of exploded with trade shows. And I feel like there's probably been way too many we've been to count.
Yeah, we've done a lot of trade shows since then.
This year's been kind of the first year that things have kind of changed. This normally is our trade show season.
Yep.
So with
all the shows for this year were pretty much canceled. There's still some in the fall scheduled, but we don't know what's going to happen with them. I guess really nobody knows what's going to happen later on in this year.
Yep.
So we're kind of in limbo on that, but
with that being said, you get to see us on camera.
Yeah, so the YouTube video component was a business goal for this year. I wanted to learn to expand my skill set on photography and videography.
So in October of 16, I left there to pursue Axe and All full time. And to be able to be home with the kids more, well, obviously had 2 small kids. And during all of that time, we went from a 1-car garage, island table, to a 1,200 square foot space, which was a huge step up for us. And I'm sure you can scroll back through our other YouTube videos and see the shop renovation. If you haven't checked that one out, definitely do, because it is night and day. It is absolutely amazing area that we work in now, and it's homey, and we're very, very fortunate to be able to come to a space that we really enjoy.
Yeah, that was a journey. So just like most of you, whether this is just a hobby or a business, we want to share all of that with you. So I started out on the kitchen island, kitchen table, kitchen floor, progressed into a half of a 2-car garage, so half of a 2-car garage, so the back half of a single-car garage. Then it extended into a full single-car garage, and then we made like a half of the other bay, but it was like an office space.
Right.
Then we moved into our home now, which the story to our home now is pretty funny. We were actually on HGTV a few years ago.
A show called We Bought the Farm.
Yeah, pretty funny part in our lives.
Yeah, it definitely is a wild story. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to comment below.
Yeah, we'll
this
share
video
it
would
with
be
you.
way too long if we went into all of
Yeah.
that. But
We'll-
if you want to
we'll
check
link
it
it.
out, look at
Yep.
the comment. I think it was like season 2, episode something. But
Yep. Yeah,
7 or
we'll
something.
link the video in the or the description of this so you can see it. It's definitely entertaining. You get an inside view of who we are.
Yeah.
Would I do it again? No.
Do we have time to do it again?
No, yeah.
Absolutely not.
But it was a good time.
It was. It was a big
definitely.
learning experience, and the kids really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so that was nice.
fun. So fast forward a couple more years.
December of 2019, we had some things come up in our family that we had to realign and focus of what we were going to do. We knew there were going to be some major changes, not due to business, just due to some family matters. And with that, it made the decision for us to leave the fire department. I had been at the department I worked at as a career fireman for almost 12 years and a professional fireman in the state for almost 14 years. So it was a very, very challenging decision, definitely rooted in the fire service. I'm very passionate about the history, the traditions, the pride, everything in the fire service. But ultimately for us, and I'm sure most of you are the same, family is your number one priority. And for us, it most certainly is. It's definitely our number one priority. So that's what drove that decision. I still am in contact with all of my old coworkers, a lot of great friends, lifelong relationships from my time there. And we have a great working relationship, myself and members of the department. That's where we're at. As you can imagine, that was December of last year. So going into this year, we were really ambitious and excited to see where we and how far we could push our business. And COVID struck. So initially, we were terrified, pretty concerned because all the trade shows were canceled. And at this point, we are now transitioned from income from the fire department as well as our business to solely relying on the business. So Courtney and I don't go down without a fight.
Nope.
So we dug in and just really started
deep.
coming up with some new ideas, some new items. We decided that from the years past where our product line got somewhat stagnant due to workload and spending time at the fire department and away from the shop, all these ideas that we had compiled over the last few years that we wanted to implement, now we realized, hey, there's no time better than now.
Yep.
So that's where we started, and essentially that is now where we are. So the YouTube thing has been incredible. We just started this. Weaver Leather reached out for a partnership opportunity to us, which was completely unexpected. We've been extremely grateful for that opportunity. Outside of that, if anyone has any questions about us or our story, feel free to ask us below in the comments. We're happy to answer.
Yep.
But
with that being said, what you're all really waiting for,
yep.
the winner of the box.
So the toolbox
Dun, dun,
winner,
dun.
we've only done giveaways on Instagram and Facebook, so I figured, I'll just plug in the app and use a random number generator and it's going to select the name. Well, I couldn't figure out how to do that with YouTube. So we just did a random number generator and then counted down on the comments. And we came to a name, and we've actually sent a comment for them to reach out to us. They already have to claim their prize. And the winner was
Nadia Hernandez.
from Texas.
Texas.
So Nadia, thank you for participating, and thank you to everyone else as well for participating.
And absolutely enjoy this box. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you're really getting spoiled. There's some great things in there. But outside of that, we hope you enjoyed the video. Again, thank you for participating. The next video is already done, and we've actually filmed this. This is our second time filming this. The first time, I lost the file. Something didn't work right. So this is our second time
Actually, it's
filming
the
this.
third time because the cat interrupted the
Yeah,
first one,
it
which
did.
there might be some bloopers
Yep,
at the end
there'll
of
be a
this.
blooper reel. So Next video will be up probably about a week after this one, and it's on material sourcing, which was another popular topic. So we're going to try and keep it in relatively chronological order from like extreme basics through to making things. So next one's material sourcing, and then after that I believe we're going to do putting a straight edge on a side and strap cutting. So that'll probably be one video, maybe two. It just depends on, we want to try and keep them short. We realize this video is going to be longer than most of them because we're conveying our story to you, which even this we've brushed over, but we wanted to introduce ourselves. So thank you all very much for coming to our channel. Thank you for subscribing to us. If you haven't already, do so. It helps us grow and allows us to keep spreading knowledge of Leathercraft. So give us a thumbs up, and outside of that, enjoy your week, and we'll see you next time. See ya.
Peace.
Close to 10 years, and I was at...
This definitely was trade show season.